in Burkett. It is day 3, Archery Trade Show, downtown Indianapolis. Raining outside, warm, bright, everybody's cheery inside, why not? We're talking new bows, new arrows, new crossbows, new broadheads, anything and everything to do with new in the archery and the bow hunting world. Our wall-to-wall coverage on Petersen's Bow Hunting Magazine website, that's bowhuntingmag.com, and you can find all about great new products from companies like TenPoint. And I'm with Bryan Zabitski of TenPoint, and this right here, the Vapor RS470, brand new, looks great. I'm excited about new products like this. The one thing that just continues to get me as we introduce new crossbows is how they've shrunk in width.
Absolutely, they've shrunk in width and they've also shrunk in length. This crossbow is only 31 inches long to start with. So from front to back.
What's the axle to axle measurement?
When this one's cocked, it's only 6.5 inches wide, axle to axle.
So easy to
Super
handle.
narrow.
Tree stand, haul it up in tree stand, ladder stand, ground blind, you name it.
If I've got a sling on this crossbow and I put it on my shoulder, it's not going to stick out past my shoulder. So as I'm walking in the woods to my blind or my tree stand, I'm not going to be gathering briars and dragging tree limbs along with it. It's a very low profile and it form fits to your body.
Well, the amazing thing about the engineering in recent years from folks at TenPoint and beyond is as things have shrunk, they've got shorter, they've got narrower, the speeds have gone up. How is that possible?
That's right. So this crossbow shoots up to 470 feet per second.
470 feet per second. I got to tell you, we've been around and we've done a lot of these product reviews and seen a lot of great stuff. That's the highest arrow speed I've heard all week.
Yeah, this has a reverse draw platform. The bow assembly is turned backwards. What that does is it allows the string to push the arrow further down the flight rail. 17-inch power stroke on this crossbow. The longer the power stroke, the higher speeds you can achieve. So that's kind of the technology that's helping us to get up to that 470 feet per second. That also carries 190 foot-pounds of kinetic energy in the arrow.
So not only is the bolt going to get there quickly, it's going to do its damage downrange, put that big buck or that big bull on the ground.
Absolutely. You have enough power to shoot big game, small game, whatever game you're looking for. Now, one of the most awesome features of this new crossbow system is the AccuSlide safe cocking and decocking system. This is now available on 3 new TenPoint crossbows for 2020, the Vapor RS470, the Vengeant S440, and the Viper S400. And do you mind if I demonstrate it for you?
I'd love to see it. Love to see it. Love to hear it. And it's on this one and 2 other brand new crossbows from TenPoint, right?
That's right.
Okay.
So the issue, or the concern always with cocking mechanisms is, how safe are they to use?
Right.
And I feel like we've knocked it out of the park this year, because in designing this new AccuSlide cocking and decocking system, safety is the #1 feature.
Right.
And I'll show you how it works. It's super simple. So the trigger box is locked up here underneath the flight rail. To release the trigger box, I'm just going to press this button here. What that does is it allows the trigger box to slide down to the string. I'm going to push forward on this forward assist knob. That click you just heard, is the string latch coming down and engaging the string.
Okay.
Also, that was the safety knob running from fire to safe. We have an auto-engaging safety mechanism. Again, another safety feature built into this mechanism.
So even in your excitement, pre-dawn hours, know you got a big buck roaming the area from your trail cam photos, you get excited to get up in the tree, you're running late maybe, that's going to take care of a safety issue a lot of people might miss.
Definitely. Before you even begin the cocking process of the crossbow, the safety is in the safe position.
Okay.
Now there's a crank handle that fits neatly in the stock here. And forget, safety pawl levers or buttons or anything like that. We wanted to also, in addition to making this a safe mechanism, we wanted to make it a simple mechanism for someone to use. So the crank handle fits neatly in the side of the stock here. The crank handle also has a new feature. It's called the extend crank handle. This is 5 inches where it is right now. It actually extends out 2.5 additional inches. That gives you greater leverage and reduces the force to cock the crossbow. And as I mentioned, to cock it, all I do is just start to push the crank handle forward, crank it forward, totally safe, totally silent. You know, if I'm in the middle of the cocking process and my hand slips off the handle, it stayed right there.
It stays right there.
Absolutely.
So I'm not sure whether the folks watching this video can hear it or not. There's no noise being made by this at all. So it is silent, and you don't really look like you're exerting yourself at all.
Absolutely not. This actually reduces the force to cock the crossbow by 95%.
I can see that.
So basically, anyone, even a young person or someone with a shoulder issue, can cock this crossbow with almost with very little effort.
Or a 54-year-old guy who gets cold easy and is bundled up. Yeah,
absolutely. And now I've finished the end of my day, and I've decided that I'm going to go back into my stand, or back into the camp. I come down from my stand. I want to decock the crossbow. I don't want to shoot an arrow to ruin an arrow, you know. So it's super simple the way that the cocking device works to decock it. I'm just simply going to push forward until this lock latch lets go of the trigger box, and then all I'm going to do is backwind. And as I say, whether you're cranking it up or decocking it, it doesn't matter which direction you're going. This handle is never going to spin out of control, injure you, or fly out of the bow, or injure the bow.
So no matter how much weight is against that trigger box, as you're cocking it, it's not going to spin out of control, and you're not going to get your knuckles wrapped and lose everything.
That's right. And the trigger lock latch that I was mentioning earlier is a pretty important feature on this crossbow, because it locks the trigger box into the same place every time. And we know to achieve the highest levels of accuracy, you need to have consistency from one shot to the next to the next.
Yes, you do.
That trigger lock latch system, which is the only, our AccuSlide cocking and decocking system is the only one on the market that locks the trigger box in place. It's actually translated into about 50% tighter groups downfield as compared to other crossbows with a similar type of system.
Well, it sounds like that you guys have, with this AccuSlide system and your new crossbows, the three of them that the system is in, including the Vapor RS470. I wanted to say 47, but my eyes are getting kind of bad. There is a zero in there. This new one has speed built in. I mean, that's got to be close to the industry best, 470 feet per second. That's way up there. You've got tremendous kinetic energy being delivered downrange, knockdown power, so to speak, in the rifleman's vernacular. You've got safety features built in, and you've got a state-of-the-art, industry-leading cocking mechanism that is going to take care of your needs, cocking it and decocking it in a silent, safe manner. It sounds like you covered all the bases with this one.
As I mentioned earlier, it's not just a crossbow, it's a revolution.
I would say so. If you have not heard of the Vapor RS470, you have now. When's this going to be available?
They'll start shipping mid-February, but you can go to TenPointCrossbows.com and do your pre-orders right now.
Pre-ordering right now, what's the MSRP going to be on this?
You're looking at $29.99.
Okay.
It comes as a totally ready-to-hunt package. So you're going to get the crossbow, but you're also going to get all sorts of accessories. So the EvoX Marksman Premium Crossbow Scope comes as standard package, in the standard package. This is a 1.5 to 6 power scope with reticles out to 80 yards for target shooting, out to 60 yards for hunting, of course. You're also going to get 12 EvoX center punch arrows. 6 of those arrows are going to be lighted. It's going to come with a Stag Hard travel case, the TenPoint sling. We also have the dovetail bubble level that fits nicely on the Picatinny rail to help you keep everything nice and level. And then it also comes with 3 of our EvoX center punch broadheads. So when I say you purchase this package, you're ready hunting in the afternoon.
Ready to go. You got 3 broadheads, 12, not 3, 12 arrows.
That's right.
6 of them are lighted. A hard carrying case. Innovation, speed, power, and safety. It really is a revolution.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, Bryan, that is some great stuff. You've given us a website. It's January. Pre-orders start in February. It'll start delivering a few months from now. You'll be ready to go and rock in the woods this fall, no matter how big that buck is, no matter how big that bull is out west on the side of a mountain. You're going to be ready to go with this 10-point revolution known as the RS470, the Vapor RS470. You got to get one. It's going to change the game. Tell you what, until then, straight shooting.